Welcome to Chillin with Lovespirals. I'm Anji.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is our triumphant return to the podcasting format.
Yeah, our last episode of Chillin with Lovespirals was 2010.
Yeah, so we started in 2005 as an audio podcast, and we were definitely one of the first ever bands to start podcasting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, those are no more. But if you want to hear it, there's a few oldies up at mixcloud.com/Lovespirals if you want to check out what the audio show is like.
But if you've never heard any of those before, which is most of you, welcome. Thanks for watching and listening. This is our first time really doing it in this video format too.
Yeah, so we're here because we had an exciting experience we want to share with you guys.
We saw one of our favorite bands of all time, Fleetwood Mac. They played December 11th, 2018 at the Forum here in Los Angeles, and it was a big deal for us because it's the band that both of us grew up listening to. I just said in one of my Instagram posts today, it's I realized that night how much a part of the soundtrack of my life Fleetwood Mac has been.
Oh yeah,
all
definitely.
Ages, all phases.
I remember the Rumors album coming out. It was huge when we were kids in the 70s.
Yeah, late 70s. Yeah, we got it. I bought it. It's one of the. I still own the copy here to this day, the vinyl.
We listened to the Mac a lot. And
yeah.
There's certain songs that really kind of speak to us, and maybe some songs that we maybe borrowed some elements from for our own music.
Oh yeah, I definitely have borrowed heavily from them in some of our songs. The opening track borrows from the Mac. It's all right.
Yeah, I started making a playlist of our fave Mac songs. I haven't completed it, but I'll definitely put that up on Spotify and Apple. Soonish to go with this, so you guys can see because Mac has a long and varied history.
And things we will do in the future. We're going to come back. Probably our next episode of Chillin' with Spouse, we're going to talk about the aforementioned new album of ours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Life goes on.
There's so much going on right now.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for that.
So, the Forum.
Yeah.
There's so much to say about the Forum, too. My first ever concert was at the Forum. When I was in 6th grade, I saw Journey there with Loverboy.
I think my second concert was at the Forum. I think I was in 7th grade. I saw Styx.
Oh, you saw? I never saw Styx. Yeah. And you know what? I never saw Fleetwood Mac back when they were
either.
We saw them together in 2013 at Hollywood Bowl, which is also amazing. But Christine was not there.
Yeah. And
no Christine McVie.
Yeah, we both are huge Christine fans. One of my favorite songs, two of my favorite Fleetwood Mac songs of all time, Oh Daddy and Songbirds.
He actually covered Dreams the last time he played with his former singer.
Lovespirals Downwards.
Yeah, you guys did Dreams on
at the
stage.
El Rey Theater.
And I was no way. I was super stoked.
It shows you, even though I was in that ethereal music post-goth scene back then, I was still heavily influenced by that mystical, beautiful side of Fleetwood Mac.
So we were stoked that they were coming through again, and this time with Christine.
So we jumped on this, yeah. Lindsay couldn't make it, unfortunately, but, life goes on, as they say.
I guess so.
I was buying the tickets through the regular means, on Ticketmaster, and all that was really left were, some expensive seats. So I thought I'd check out the VIP situation. There was a separate thing. I think this company's called Lane One. Anyway, I went there and saw, I can get the worst of the VIP seats for just a little bit more than what I was seeing on the regular stuff. So I bought them, and I kind of forgot how good they were. When we got there, we were shocked how close to the stage. We're in the 10th row.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Mind-blowing.
We're looking at each other. It's how much did you spend on these tickets?
I was going, okay, when I get home, I'm going to check my receipt. I may have lost my mind.
I know.
I don't remember paying a fortune for it.
Seriously, I was did you spend $2,000? What's going on here? This is crazy.
Not even a third of that. So.
Oh my God. Well, one cool thing about the VIP thing is that the parking was included, because the parking was horrendously expensive.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And plus, we got to go in this little VIP area of
we got there on the terrace. They have all this food out in the food court there. We had this little VIP section for us. They had free food, some vegan tacos we found.
Yeah.
Got some water. Usually they sell water for $5.
That's true. We saved money on water alone.
They got a cool little portable phone electronic device charger too.
Yeah, that was cool.
But we got there early. I didn't miss anything because I did look at some of the set lists ahead of time to see if they're going to play some of my favorite songs like Oh Daddy or Songbird.
So you already knew they weren't.
So I knew they're not going to play Oh Daddy, which really broke my heart. But
me too. It's you have Christine there.
But still, I know I don't understand that. But saw that they're still playing some heavy hitters, and I knew if we had missed the first song, it would be beyond Having Regrets. I would be pissed because this first song is one of my personal faves too. So I didn't tell her what it was. I said we just have to get there.
Yes, but I was like, it was funny because I'd made a joke that day. I was like, when thinking about Lindsay not being there, I was like, I don't know, are they really going to do the chain that's so Lindsay, but anyways.
But the theme of the song, The Chain, is really that it was the only song on Rumors where each band member got a songwriting credit. It's the only song where they all came together and made it. And I think that theme has stuck with that song ever since. A coming together, everyone, inclusiveness. And that's what they open with.
Oh, that song is so killer. First, let me mention that, so I used to be a radio DJ. That was like when we first started dating, he would come up to the station a lot. I had him come in and I was like, hey, you could just DJ for an hour. And he somehow mixed a drum and bass song into the end of the chain. And I don't know if I have a recording of that. I will have to look through my tapes.
That'll blow my mind.
I know, because I used to tape all the shows, and that was pretty crazy. And I was like, I like this guy.
Who would do that, huh?
Yeah, I think you're one of the
Shows you how eclectic our tastes are, musically.
Yeah, it's crazy. So they came out, dude. It was like guns blazing. I was like, how could they play this first? Like, this song to me, it was like it was the ultimate one of the entire.
Yeah, I think that was the best song of the night. I mean, they just came out.
It was so good.
Yeah, it just came out so confidently.
Yeah.
So energetically. It's like the way they're lined up from our position, like they were lined up for battle almost.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like to kick ass.
Exactly. It was nuts.
Yeah, everyone's going. I was going nuts. I was screaming, singing, crying like a kid, or I don't know what I was.
I turned and looked at you, and you were like streaming down your face. I was like, oh my God, wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of still getting a little choked up thinking about that.
I was like, wow, I can't believe it. But Neil's voice really sounded surprisingly
like
Lindsay's.
Yeah.
And Mike Campbell's guitar, really good. He was so freaking cool.
Yeah, no, he's a world-class musician, yeah.
He was really cool. He had an amazing array of guitars.
Yeah, as I was noticing. Yeah, there's a vintage Les Paul, a 59 Les Paul. There's a 60s Telecaster. There's a 50s Telecaster. And go on and on. Yeah, like instruments that, any guitarist like me would just love to own or play.
Yeah. It's interesting. It took 2 guys to fill the shoes of Lindsay, but,
Shows you how awesome Lindsay is.
Yeah, but Neil Finn's voice was really good, and he was playing guitar throughout as well. And the band just seemed really to cohese. They were really tight.
And the chain, it just epitomized that cohesiveness. Mind-blowing song to start with. It's just like, wow. And just, I guess if we were sitting in the back, our minds would have been blown. But being in the 10th row, feeling like Christina is right in front of us, basically. We're really close to her. Just the whole band is pretty close to us in general. Just being so close to that, their genius and energy is just inspiring. Just it's overwhelming. I think that's part of my tears during that song too.
You're still crying right now.
No, it was a pretty big. No, when I cry, it's like beautiful sadness. It's not because I'm sad. It's just this overwhelming moment, in a good way,
Yeah.
And a meaningful. It's like my kind of spirituality, That's it. That's for me a spiritual experience.
It's hard to follow that one up.
Yeah, it really is. I was wondering where they're going to go. And yeah, they brought it down, the energy, which is understandable. You can't keep it at that frenzied pace all night.
No.
They played a song that, a hit. A lot of people, liked, obviously. It wasn't our favorite, but Little Lies, Chill, Christina got to sing.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was like sexier than I remembered, actually. I was like, this is like a sensual kind of song. It's like a different mood. And that kind of felt like throughout the show, that was kind of like Christine was kind of more there for that kind of mood. She kind of brought the pop, the fun.
Exactly.
And maybe that's why she didn't do the 2 sad ones that are our favorites.
Yeah, maybe so.
She was like the light moment to Stevie's darkness.
Yeah. And speaking of Stevie's darkness, the songs from the first 2 albums, Fleetwood Mac Self-Titled and Rumors, are the ones that most everyone was there for. That's what made them the household name. And they came right off. Third song, Dreams.
Once again, boom. Like, just giving us the hits right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even film that one because I just wanted to soak it in and be there in the moment. And, there was a lot of people filming all around me, and it was actually kind of hard to get an image with everyone else's phones up. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to just social media the whole time. I'm just going to enjoy Mac.
I had a feeling it was going to be Dreams.
You did.
Maybe because I kind of vaguely remembered looking at the set list online, but I saw Neil put on an acoustic guitar, and the third guitarist in the back of this stage put on an acoustic guitar. I go, it's Dreams.
Oh, man. Yeah.
And it was beautiful. Yeah, Neil did the most amazing job, again, doing Lindsay's vocal harmonies. Just spot on. Harmonizes beautifully with Stevie.
You know what? I was really marveling over the vocal arrangements on that one. I mean, they just have such a unique way of looking at vocal harmonies. Like I've tried to bring some of that in some of our material, but like it just, I don't know if it was Lindsay that was bringing up some of those alternate, like underneath of the other vocal things in or whatever. There's some really cool stuff going on there. And
masterful.
I have to give props. They had 2 backing singers.
So it was a full, lush.
So beautiful.
Yeah, all the voices together. And that's, Dreams is one of the songs where they capitalize on having all the voices. Like 5-6 voices.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, such a lush, full sound. And like, and wow, we could really hear everything where we were sitting. It was great.
Yeah, Dreams was a beautiful moment.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And then after that, another awesome song, the opener from Rumors, Secondhand News. I was a little surprised. Like, that's kind of, you think that's a Lindsay song.
Yeah, I was shocked.
But, we probably saw them play that at the Hollywood Bowl in 2013. I don't remember it, but I definitely remember the one from a couple nights ago.
Me too.
They seem to have a more soulful kind of groove.
Yeah, I remember I was totally dancing. I was like, I would have thought I didn't want to hear that song, but I was totally into it. I was really dancing. My legs are sore from so much dancing, to tell the truth.
Yeah, they infused new life into Secondhand News, yeah. So, that brought the frenetic global back up. And then, Christine comes on with the classic, Say You Love Me.
Yeah, that's such a pretty song.
Yeah.
Aw, I love that song.
Yeah, I love that song, too.
Yeah.
Love Christine. One unique and cool thing about this tour is that they went back into their history even more than normal, playing songs from the Peter Green era, like Black Magic Woman.
Yeah, that was a surprise. They kind of twisted around so that
Stevie
is the black magic woman.
And it makes so much sense. Yeah, she's a black magic woman. I don't know if her voice pulled it off as, well as, like, say, Peter Green did. But what was highlight about that song is that it really gave Mike Campbell it was this highlight solo of the night.
It really was.
They got in this cool
going off
funk jam, and you and I love when bands get into a funk jam.
Yeah.
We have a radar. We both looked at each other. Yeah, they're getting in a blues solo funk jam.
Yeah. So I was like, I whipped out the phone. I'm like, okay, I gotta get this funk jam solo, and I got like a ton. The song must have been pretty long. I only got like half, and I have like 2 minutes 47 seconds or something. But he's just going for it with Christine, and they got in a serious funk.
It was awesome.
I wish that I could have seen John a little bit better from where we were sitting.
Yeah, we couldn't see John McVie at all from our perspective.
No, I saw his legs sticking out.
Christine was like eclipsing our view of John. He just kind of stays just to the side of Mick Fleetwood the whole time, which is good.
Can't blame
That's
him.
what a proper rhythm section does, old school, like John Paul Jones and John Bonham. They just stay right by each other and lock in groove like that.
Yeah, that's true. It's pretty funny that Stevie said right before it came on that she just recently learned that's an original Fleetwood Mac song.
I think she was joking a little bit.
I should hope so. But the thing is, that kind of speaks to how thoroughly Santana stole that song from them.
Still, but he made it his own, and it got popular.
Did.
Yeah,
It's
no diss
amazing.
in Carlos Santana.
No, I'm
We've
not
seen
dissing him.
before,
I
too,
love Carlos Santana, but it's just so funny. Like they covered that fairly soon after Fleetwood Mac wrote it, so most people associate it with Santana and not Fleetwood Mac. So
now they're going to start associating it with Mike Campbell too.
Maybe they will.
And of course, they have to play Rhiannon, Stevie Nicks' signature song that they've done pretty much every show with her.
Yeah, that was pretty much the breakthrough song.
Yeah, it was her first number one hit. Yeah,
it's nuts.
And it's the show where she channels her Welsh witch and magic and everything, and just lays it out there for us on stage. And it's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, I was surprised that she'd returned to like the original lyrics. not the ones that we're used to hearing on the record.
Yeah, if you try to sing along, you'll get messed up a couple times on the chorus. Yeah.
Yeah, but we'd kind of recently we're listening to the super deluxe version of
the album.
Yeah,
they have the demo, I guess it is.
Yeah, there's an old demo, and then there's also like a live recording from back in the day. And whoa, she was like going nuts.
Yeah, she changed it. Yeah, she would go off and blow her vocal cords out. She's learned over time to not push it too hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I was nervous for her. I was like, oh my gosh, she's doing the old lyrics. Is she gonna go totally crazy?
No, she has learned. cool though to have Stevie without Lindsay. I was thinking because you know I'm just kind of speculating here, but I'm sure most of you would agree that Lindsay, you know, he's an intimidating person, especially his relationship with Stevie. Yeah. They've had lots of issues on stage and off, so it's just nice for her just to be her true self, not have to worry in the back of her mind is what's Lindsay doing or anything like that. Yeah. Is he trying to give her some negative energy? And just she got to be this. I told you, she's just like a goddess up there with her long, flowing, silvery blonde hair like yours, and her all her fluff. What's that called? Shawls.
Oh yeah, she has the shawls
that
and
she puts on for Rhiannon.
Accoutrement.
Yeah, it's just she looks just like a magical being, and she's just very lovely and beautiful.
He was trying to say recently in the news that she wanted to get all the attention or something, and like that couldn't have been further from the truth.
She wanted a safe space to be herself.
I agree, because
pretty easy.
She wasn't being an attention hog at all at the show. All. She's sharing the spot. In fact, I thought she could have stepped up a little bit more into the role.
Not that I wanted her to, but she
had plenty of space.
Yeah.
You know, the one person who stepped up to be like, I am the face of the band was definitely Mick.
Well, it's his band.
I know. Yeah. Fleetwood Mac.
I think I haven't seen them that much through their history, but if I were saying, it's always been known, it's Mick's band. He'll come out first on stage. Most drummers don't walk to the front of stage and kind of signal, hey, we're here. You know, but he does that. Speaking of Stevie Nicks, the magical goddess being, and me crying over the songs, Landslide was another high moment of the set for me.
Yeah, that's a poignant song. I remember we saw them last time. I filmed the whole thing. This time I wanted to kind of be in the moment, but then after a while I was like, I can't not film it. So I filmed like part of it in like the other mode.
Portrait.
Yeah, I wanted to share it with people on you know, on our Instagram stories. And like so many people, by the way, have been so excited that we saw Fleetwood Mac and were thanking me for sharing footage. And so that's another reason why I wanted to sit down and do like a formal video about it, because I realized that so many of our fans also love Fleetwood Mac. So I just want to share, you know, all of our little stories and stuff with you guys. But like, oh my God, Landslide's lyrics are crazy, huh?
Yeah, everything about it, that acoustic guitar bit that Neil has perfected, and it was a moment for the third guitarist, the backing guitarist, to shine. He pulled out a Stratocaster and just played the most amazing guitar parts. It sounded like, you know, like Lindsay's lead bits on that side. I might even say maybe they're even better. You know, you know, Lindsay's are amazing, perfect. I couldn't even think they could be improved upon. This guy, had his moment to shine there too. Just. Those three musicians there, Lindsay, Neil, and the third guitar guy.
I know, I feel bad I don't remember his name either.
Just really, all working together perfectly, harmoniously.
Because I build my life around you. But the time makes you bolder. Children get older.
Landslide's amazing, but I don't know if I'm just weird, but I would have loved Beautiful Child.
Yeah, that's a song. So some of the songs that you and I like are not the hits, and they played zero songs off Tusk. Strangely,
Yes! Okay.
which is
Brown Eyes.
I know that album has a lot of like controversy surrounding it, but
Yeah.
there's some
I think
amazing
they had some bad
there's some
experiences
amazing
working on
songs
that.
off Tusk. When you get down to the title track, Tusk is an amazing blues song. But one of my favorite Fleetwood Mac songs of all time, as you mentioned there, "Beautiful Child." If you've never heard it before, it's another song, one of those beautiful, sad Stevie songs,
man.
kind of like Dreams, where there's some beautiful Lindsay harmonizing and singing second parts along with her. But it's just a moment for her to shine. Her vocals, I think it's maybe the best vocal recording I've ever heard. You know, the quality of the microphone and everything on her. And
It would have been nice to hear Christine playing the piano.
I could say that for sure. I'll give you a little secret here. We're talking about how we borrow from them on our own music. That song is one of them. Beautiful Child. Yeah, and Brown Eyes.
Brown Eyes from Tusk. And that, I mean, we had Christine there.
Yeah.
She would have rocked it. That's such a groovy song.
It's a groove. That's the best word for it. It's just so soulful and groovy. It's
I mean,
an
they could
amazing
have
song.
grooved the out of that, you know?
And surprisingly, they didn't do Sarah.
I know! That was like a no-brainer. I assumed they would do Sarah.
Yeah, I'm shocked they didn't play Sarah. Another amazing song from Tusk. So yeah, the set list is amazing, but that could have even been better, I guess. But Beautiful Child is a long shot. But Sarah, you know,
Sarah seemed like it was obvious.
Yeah.
I don't know why they wouldn't have done it, because that is just such a Stevie song.
Yeah.
Like Stevie
had a
wrote
lot
it.
of great songs. Maybe there are too many great Stevie songs.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, like, we inherited my dad's copy of Tusk, and Sarah's, like, all worn out. When you listen to the vinyl, it's all, like, kind of scratchy. It doesn't have all the fidelity there anymore. Like, I listened a lot growing up. Yeah.
Yeah, we should pull that out again. I want to listen to Brown Eyes and Beautiful Child on vinyl.
You guys, if you don't know these songs, go look them up.
Yeah.
Check them out.
I feel like Fleetwood Mac, you don't know the songs. These are songs that I kind of, that eluded me for decades. I just discovered Brown Eyes and Beautiful Child in this decade. So they're like little presents. So you know, sealed up in a box of time, whatever those are called, you know, and I got to experience them now, so you can too if you're a fan of theirs.
Well, while we're on the topic of songs I wish they would have played and like in this kind of time capsule, I mean, honestly, Silver Springs would have been really cool.
Yeah, I would have thought they would have played that. Again, Stevie had so many great songs. Maybe she couldn't have too many great Stevie songs.
There was still another awesome Stevie song in the set, though.
Yeah. I mean, before we get to that one, probably my favorite Christine song that they did play that night was "You Make Lovin' Fun."
I love that song. Okay,
Yeah.
I've always loved that song. And talk about, she brought that poppy, sexy, you know, like, let's change the tone here and get kind of groovy.
Yeah, soulful and groovy.
Yeah.
We like soulful and groovy.
That's when she plays the clavinet, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, so kudos. I'm glad they played that. I wasn't sure if they were going to play "You Make Lovin' Fun." But the last great Stevie song of the night, "Goldust Woman." Of course, they got to play "Goldust Woman."
Yeah, I agree.
And again, that song, kind of like Rhiannon, she brought out her mystical, magical goddess side, and it was lovely. It was a spectacle to behold from 10 rows back. And after Goldust, they finish off the set with Go Your Own Way, which I think has been an historical closer for them. It's just a powerful song to get you all frenetic. And
and to get everyone singing together again and bring all the lushness and craziness.
Of like those poppy hits from Rumors.
Yeah.
Of the Lindsay songs, I should say. I think Go Your Own Way is my favorite. Later on in the encore, they played Don't Stop, Of course they're going to play it. It's never been a favorite of mine because Go Your Own Way is edgy.
It is very edgy.
It's got this piercing, beautiful darkness to it. The solo is amazing.
Guitar, I was going to say that guitar solo. If I just had
Campbell did it complete justice. It's wicked, that solo. I love it. It's very Fleetwood Mac. Like Don't Stop. It's a happy, positive kind of note, which is cool.
Yeah, you're right. If I had to choose between the two, I'd do Go Your Own Way any day. I mean, the lyrics are pretty cool on that too. You can call it another lonely day. Like, wow,
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Don't Stop, I thought I was going to hate hearing it because Don't Stop, it's the song. But I kind of felt like I understood the lyrics in a different way. It was like I had this new experience of it, like seeing their faces, because I could actually see the expressions on their faces.
Yeah.
I just felt like I understood the song more and appreciate it on a new level.
I agree, because when I first heard these songs, I was in fourth grade, so I could experience the songs on a certain level, more of a musical level. Hearing all the melodies and harmonies. Now that I'm an adult, in a relationship, these lyrics really are just genius.
Yeah, well, and then now too, like when we were kids, we had no idea what was going on behind the scenes, but now we've read multiple books.
I've read multiple books
and seen documentaries and behind the scenes.
Yeah,
and it's like knowing all that we know now, it's so much easier to understand what Lindsay was expressing and what it meant. You know?
And how they got it out musically in the studio and made several masterpiece albums, particularly Rumors. It just humbles and awes me. I have gratitude for what they've done, and that album and others of theirs exist for us. I gotta say too, going back for some kudos here. Mick Fleetwood, my whole life, has pretty much been my favorite drummer too.
I've heard you say so many times that you wish you had Mick Fleetwood for our band.
Everything about Mick Fleetwood, his tone, his phrasings are unique. No one plays the drums like Mick Fleetwood. He's just a solid musician, and it was just so awesome to be close to my favoriteest drummer of all time.
I know, so close. Yeah. It's crazy. It was insanely loud during his
solo,
drum solo thing. It was insanely loud.
Yeah.
That's a lot of power.
It's not really his solos that I'm most interested in. It's just how he plays, how he phrases things, his patterns and beats. And,
and he's got a nice light touch where it's needed.
He's got a beautiful touch. The way he plays lightly with his wrists and hands. Even he's got long legs, so his bass drum foot is really weak. I always read about engineers have to crank his kick drum up because it's never loud enough. He's all snare and hats and stuff.
Which I love. Yeah, that's cool. Couldn't be more opposite from some other drummers.
And John McVie is one of my favorite bass players too. He's just got so much soul and skill. I'm glad he's with the band still.
So glad. Yeah, he's the oldest member.
That rhythm section of Mick Fleetwood Mac,
Fleetwood Mac, exactly. It all starts there.
It does.
They still got it.
So it still sounds like Fleetwood Mac because it is Fleetwood Mac. I don't care what anyone says. Lindsay wasn't there for whatever reasons.
Or Lindsay saying they're a cover band.
Yeah, he's just narcissistically injured. And much respect for Lindsay. You're one of my favorite guitarists in the world too.
He's watching this right now. So screw those guys.
In case you're watching, I hope you guys get it together and can reunite at least one more time all together.
I think they need to go into some bands therapy, band couples therapy.
Maybe 2020 we'll see that. I'm holding space for that.
Oh man, that would be crazy. Yeah, I'd go see the Mac one more time.
But I was having such an amazing, kind of life-changing experience. I'm glad the person sitting next to me, was going through something similar too.
No, man, you were crying. I was just wow, I am really actually enjoying myself, especially since I just spent 2 weeks pretty much home.
Yeah, home, so sick and depressed.
It was my big return to civilization.
I mean,
you definitely got your money's worth.
I did. I'm glad I sprung for these tickets because
you do.
I don't know if we'll ever see them again. Who knows, right?
Oh, man, don't even say that.
Who knows? Yeah, but they're here now, and I jumped on. I snatched the opportunity.
So I hope you guys enjoy our thoughts.
Our ramblings and
Rambling
musings
thoughts.
about an experience that was very meaningful for us as not only musicians but just as spiritual beings and
Oh my.
and just as humans.
There's one more thing I
Yes.
do want to say about, we've been talking about Stevie Nicks, but what I want to say is that Stevie Nicks is a complete freaking package, okay? Like, she's an amazing lyricist. Her poetry is unparalleled. And then her vocals, like, no one has a voice like that, you know? She's got so much presence. And she's beautiful as well. And even beautiful and, at almost 70.
Yeah.
It's like she's really the complete package, and it's like goes way beyond her like scarves and swirly stuff. Like,
I mean, those are cool, but
she's
yeah.
a good songwriter. Like she really knows how to pull the heartstrings and how to just be so honest, but make the honesty like just so beautiful.
That reminds me of a quick story. We were listening to on Apple Music, the Rumors Deluxe or something like that, and they had like this, it was fresh, like a demo. I think it was just like hours after Stevie wrote Dreams. It was just her playing the Rhodes and singing along with Lindsay on guitar. That's it. And from my later read, a lot of the vocal takes on there, she couldn't surpass them. They were so perfect that they used a lot of the vocals on that rough scratch demo on Rumors. Anyway, we were listening to that like a few weeks ago. First time I ever heard it in the home. We heard it many times in the car. First time I heard it on a good stereo. And I was in tears.
Yeah,
I was
you guys
listening.
gotta check that out if you haven't already heard that.
She's just a force, an element of nature. It's such a beautiful, sad voice, and yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
She's the complete package.
Yeah, and we're just really blessed that she's like still wants to tour Fleetwood Mac when she already has like a solo career.
She could do that the rest of her life if she wanted to.
And you know what? I just heard today that she's being inducted into the
Rock Hall of Fame.
Rock Hall of,
as a solo
Stevie
and
Nicks.
Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, the first
she's
female
already
to ever
been
do
there
that.
as Fleetwood Mac, and that's when the little kerfluffle happened with her and Lindsay.
Yeah, I forgot about
but
that.
But now she's going in as Stevie Nicks as well. So kudos to you.
Yeah, she deserves it for sure.
Absolutely.
I mean, all the band members, deserve those major kudos.
No, I'm glad all of Fleetwood Mac got it.
We have love for all the Mac for sure. There's no doubt. They're huge in my life.
Oh yeah. I mean, check out Christine Perfect's albums before she joined Mac.
We have those too.
I would have loved for her to do one or two of those really old time bluesy songs. I mean, that would have been amazing. So, hey, we have really talked a lot. So
yeah, much longer than we do on our other channel, Happy Healthy Vegan. We kind of miss these long form podcasts like we used to do with Chillin, Lovespirals. So
yeah, exactly. So let us know what you think. Do you like to listen/watch us talk for an hour?
I know a lot of people, well, maybe at least half an hour, but I know a lot of people did like that, still do like that. But we try to keep our videos shorter on Happy Healthy Vegan. So let us know here on our Lovespirals official channel. Here we're going to explore more, to take more chances. Do different things that we wouldn't do or just can't do on Happy Healthy Vegan.
Yeah, so let us know what you thought. Let us know what other topics you might want us to talk about on here. Anything about the band you want to ask or our other influences, and we'll see what kind of a release schedule we end up with.
Yeah, but
Maybe
we
once
do
a month. I don't know.
It's not like a New Year's resolution, but we do plan. We are now. When people say they plan, it's not like they're just making stuff up. They're never going to follow through. But no, we are serious. We're going to do a lot more with our Lovespirals channel, and this is just the first step now here at the end of 2019.
Yes. All right. Awesome. So yeah, leave your comments below. Hopefully follow us. Probably better set the alarm the
notification bell.
Yeah, to notify you when we have something new.
Yeah, be every few weeks or once a month, something like that. Who knows? And like it too, to let YouTube know that this is cool.
Yeah. We don't have an outro.
We don't have an outro.
Oh my gosh.
Just keep it chill.
We'll go back to the Chillcast one. Keep it chill, baby. Keep it chill.
You know it's okay with me. I said it's alright. It's alright. It's alright with me. You got a way of being distant. Something is always on your mind. through the